What's up, guys? DKS here, using the M98B today on some team deathmatch. Just got this gun not too long ago, probably a week, 2 weeks ago, something like that. Haven't really used it a whole lot, just because of the fact that I'm so used to the L96 and the way it shoots and the way it handles, and you know, I've got everything unlocked with the L96. So using the M98B was kind of hard to get used to, just like any new weapon, but I've unlocked a couple things. I think I've got the laser sight. Of course, it starts out with the 8x rifle scope, which is what I'm using right here. I enjoy using that more probably than just about anything else. And as you can see there, I just unlocked the 12x ballistic scope for the M98B. I haven't unlocked a whole lot. I think pretty much the only thing I'll probably use on it is probably the straight pull bolt once I unlock that, which I think is probably about 60 kills with this weapon. I'm going to try to get up there and get that as soon as I possibly can. Another thing is I started playing on the PC. This isn't on the PC, this is on the 360 obviously, because I just started on the PC, but I'm definitely trying that out, trying to get better with that. Wow, so close to a double kill, one shot right there. Kind of pissed, as you can see there. I can kind of pause for a minute. Another opportunity, missed it. We got one of them. But yeah, like I was saying, I've been using the M98B for a while, maybe 3 or 4 days. I've used it, starting to get used to it, and I like it just about as much as I like the L96. The L96 has a faster reload time, I think, for when you pulls out the bolt after you take a shot. I think it has a faster reload time on the L96 than the M98B, but the M98B seems to be pretty solid. As you can see there, I got a nice headshot from 121 meters. That's not bad, but the M98B is pretty solid. It's got you can definitely rely on it, just like the L96, to get those kills using the G18 right here. That's about my favorite setup right there, is the M98B probably, or the L96 with the G18. But like I was saying, the M98B isn't bad. You can rely on it just about as much as you can the L96, maybe even a little bit more, but as far as the reload time, it's kind of slow compared to the L96, but it's not terrible. I think it evens itself out a little bit. Still kind of like the L96 a little bit better, but I think this one's growing on me for sure the more I use it. Failed right there, 2 shots, missed them both. Could have had them both, but hey, can't get them all. But like I was saying, the G18 is definitely my favorite pistol, and with this weapon, it's slowly growing into my favorite setup for anything really. Conquest, rush, team deathmatch, whatever it is. I like using the sniper on close range maps, faraway maps, whatever they are. But yeah, everything about the M98B is slowly growing on me. I think once I unlock a couple more attachments for it, it'll probably grow on me a little bit more. Just thought I'd get you guys a quick little gameplay out today. Haven't uploaded some Battlefield in a couple days, and I thought it was time to put out another Battlefield video. I'm trying to get some PC footage, as PC is completely different than the gameplay you get on the Xbox. So I'm definitely working to get towards that. I'm still level like 3 or something. I just got it probably 3 or 4 days ago. Haven't really decided how about I'm gonna do with the whole thing. The whole mouse and keyboard thing is kind of hard to get used to, but I could always use the controller. But it seems like you got a lot more control with a mouse and a keyboard. It seems like you can be a lot more precise with your shots, and once I get used to it, I think it'll work out really well. The M98B is definitely a solid weapon. I'm trying not to repeat myself too much here, but it's definitely up there. All the stuff you hear people talking about, how the M98B's amazing and it's one of the best sniper. It beats the L96. It's up there. I wouldn't say it beats the L96, but that's my personal opinion. Definitely give this a shot if you haven't unlocked, or if you're close to getting it unlocked. I would definitely put some time into it. I think the best setup is probably the M98B for long range stuff. 500 to 1,000 meters or something like that would be the M98B, and then anything below 500 meters would be good for the L96. But that's just my personal opinion. Even with the close small maps like this, they're not real bad to to use the M98B on if you're getting used to it or whatever. It's gonna do what you need it to do. So the L96 compared to this is, you know, kind of a huge difference, really. I mean, at the end of the day, they're both snipers, but you know, the recoil or the distance that the gun shoots, you know, how much higher above their head do you have to shoot than the L96 or whatever. You know, there's a big difference, but it's not. It'll take you an hour to get used to it, and then you can switch between the both of them, and everything will be fine. But I definitely like using this gun. It's something new, something to get away from the L96. You know, I've used the L96 for, you know, tons and tons of games. I think I'm on my 3rd or 4th service star with that gun, so I've used it quite a bit, and I think I'll definitely start using this a lot more, just to switch it up, switch between the two, and, you know, get experience with both of them, get all the unlocks and all that stuff. And I'm trying to, like I said, trying to get some PC stuff going. I know a lot of you guys play on PC over the Xbox, so I'm definitely trying to get that going so that I can play with you guys and, you know, be easier to play with other people like you guys and get some more footage, because of the fact that, you know, the PC has 32-man servers, 64-man servers, and, you know, bigger games, longer games, you know, more people, more experienced people. So it's a lot more of a challenge, I guess, you know, you could say that. But it seems like you have a lot more control because everything's right there in front of you, and, you know, once you get used to everything, it seems like it would be a lot more, I don't know how you would say that. It's a lot easier to use the PC once you get used to it than it would be an Xbox, and be more precise with your shots and, you know, your distance and all that. So definitely looking forward to getting better at that. I'm going to put my time into that a little bit more than the Xbox, but once I need to get a gameplay, I'll definitely be getting it on the Xbox. So thanks, guys.